Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my update for the Happy Hour Project Pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies Collab project, and it was created by Danny over at Danny's Makeup and Deb over at Deb B here on YouTube. I will leave their information down in the description box. Deb and Danny both created, I don't even know how many prompts. Let's see. I can see it here. 40 prompts that are happy hour related. So think drinks, think like bartending, etc. And I typically work on 5 to 6 prompts at a time because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And I have a crazy update this month. I'm rolling out 5 prompts. I had 6 I was working on last month, and I'm rolling out 5. So let me share with you the ones that are rolling out. The first one is for the prompt Mardi Gras, a fun or colorful item. So I rolled in this eyeshadow by Terra Moons Cosmetics in the shade Flare Star. I rolled this in for 10 uses. I had 7 last month, and I used it 3 more times to hit my goal. This is gorgeous. So that's rolling out. Next prompt is bartender, a product you can rely on or a product that never stops. So I went with the latter part of that prompt, which is a product that never stops, and rolled in the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. I rolled this in for 30 uses. I had 21 last month, so I used it 9 more times. This has a nice pan going on it. Super pigmented highlighter. I like to apply this with a sponge, wet sponge. It's beautiful that way. It's not super in your face blinding like the swatches. If you have this and want to try a different way to apply it, I would try applying it with a wet sponge. Loved using it that way. Next prompt is St. Patty's Day, a green or gold item. And I decided to roll in my Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydrogel Eye Patches. I rolled these in to finish, which I did. These are all done. Here's the empty container. I do like most of these eye patches typically come with some kind of tool to be able to, pick up an eye patch. The ones I'm using right now actually have a pair of tweezers, which I don't prefer. Actually, I'm probably going to leave this out so I can use it. This was part of the holiday trio from Peter Thomas Roth this past year. And this was the second year they did them. And I thought this had way more serum than the first jar that I used of this. So I really did enjoy those. They're pricey though. They're not worth the $55 in my opinion. But when you get them in a pack of 3 for around, I don't remember how much they run for, $80 during the holidays plus 20% off during the VIB sale, I'm fine with that. The next prompt is Shot, a sample size or single use item. So I rolled in the old Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Gel Creme. This is a deluxe size sample of their vitamin C moisturizer. This had 7 mils. It is all finished. I don't find that I need this product. I prefer the Timeless Vitamin C Serum. So that's what I will continue to purchase, but I didn't mind this. I thought it was pretty decent. And the last prompt I can roll out is Bar Food, an item that's your guilty pleasure. You hate that you love it so much. And this is definitely that product. By Sicily, I have their Fito Prudre Libre Loose Face Powder in the shade number 1 Irisé. I'm a little worried. I mentioned this in my empties video. I'm a little worried that this is being discontinued, or this shade is being discontinued, because I actually did find it at Bloomingdale's, I want to say. It was either Bloomingdale's or Neiman Marcus, and I haven't purchased it yet, which I'm probably going to, because I can't find it anywhere else. And I really do love this powder. Even though I use this La Mer powder in the exact same way, once I'm finished with these two, or once I'm finished with this, I will be without a really lovely buffing powder. Now, I say that. I do have a Milani setting powder that's supposed to be similar, but it's a pressed. I prefer loose. So I'm probably going to go ahead and repurchase this, and I'm going to consider it a repurchase item versus a new, it'll be a replacement item in my collection, because this is beautiful. Anyway, this is all done. all I have to say, that's all done. I have one item I'm still working on. That is for the prompt Peanuts, a product that is messy to use. I decided to roll in the Sydney Grace Loose Pigment in the shade Insomnia. Here is the packaging. I rolled this in 4 or 5 uses. I've only used it once. So this is what this looks like. It's gorgeous, very flaky. So that is why it's challenging to use, but it's lovely. Now I have another eyeshadow pigment that I'm working on that's not the same, but I kind of use it in the same way. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, they're totally different. I'm thinking of the Touch and Soul pigment in Hollow Mulberry. I feel like they're very different, and I just need to remind myself of that. Hold on. I am wearing Hollow Mulberry today. Yeah, so there's Hollow Mulberry, and they're, yeah, totally different. I don't know why in my mind I think of them as the same. But anyway, I only have 1 use on this, so I have 4 to go. That's fine, because I pretty much completely refreshed this project this month. So anyway, that has 4 uses to go. All right, I'm going to pick 4 new prompts, and I have all of my prompts in Wheel of Names. So I am going to put this into full screen mode. For those of you that don't know, Wheel of Names is a website where you can copy and paste items in your collection into their like wheel, and it creates this lovely wheel picker for you. There's no limit on the number of items you can have in a wheel, which is why I prefer it, because I have a lot of products in my collection. Anyway, we're going to pick 4 new prompts. Margarita, an item from a Latinx brand. All right. Number 2, karaoke night. Relate a product to a song you would sing at karaoke. Okay. Number 3, that's a long one. Rum and Coke, the perfect pairing. 2 items that you always use together. Oh. 2 mascaras, primer, foundation combo, etc. It's going to be hard. Okay. Number 4, this is the last one. Champagne, a product you save for a special occasion. All right, let me find items for these and I will be right back. Wow, that took me a long time to find products for these. Whew. Okay. For the prompt Margarita, an item from a Latinx brand, I decided to roll in a product that's in my 100 Colorful Empties. And this is by Kat Von D. It's their ink liner in Trooper Black. I have not tried this before. I've tried their tattoo liner, but I've never tried the ink liner. So this is unopened. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and just see what it looks like. Hopefully it's still... Oh, that seems like a very fine line. I kind of like that. It's a felt tip liner. So this is not their brush tip. So I'm going to roll this into finish. It's probably going to take me a while, but that's okay. Next prompt is karaoke night. Relate a product to a song you would sing at karaoke night. Okay. This is a stretch, but there's a couple songs I would sing. I always sing at karaoke, like Don't Stop Believin' by Journey and Beyonce's Single Ladies. So I looked up Beyonce to see what makeup she wears, and there was actually a web post by, or I should say on Net-a-Porter, about Beyonce's, or I should say from Beyonce's makeup artist, about items he recommends. Stretch. Anyway, this was on the list. I'm going with it. Tom Ford's Shade and Illuminate Blush in the shade Cherry Blaze. I have 2 of these blushes and I have never used them, so we're going to rectify that. Here is the shade. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't think I've used them. I may have used one of them 10 times, but I don't have a blush that's kind of long-term that's this shade, and I think this is good for summer. So we're rolling this in for 10 uses, and it comes in a fancy pouch too. Next prompt is Rum and Coke, the perfect pairing. 2 items that you always use together. It can be 2 mascaras, primer, foundation combo, etc. I'm not a huge Rum and Coke fan personally, I think vodka tonic's a better pairing. But here's what I came up with for this. I didn't go makeup, I went body care. So I will always do a sugar scrub before I shave my legs. So I'm rolling in the Tree Hut Firming Sugar Scrub in Tropic Glow. And I have also opened and started using this, the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Moisturizing Shave Oil. So I'm going to roll this in to finish the scrub. And anytime I use the scrub, I'm using the shave oil. So we'll see if I finish the shave oil as well. I might, because I am down to about here on the shave oil. So we'll see. I'm basically going to finish the sugar scrub and we'll see what progress I make on the shave oil. And the last prompt I have is champagne, a product you save for a special occasion. I typically do not save products for special occasions. The one exception would have been like my La Mer foundation, but I'm panning that one right now. Or another foundation like Kojen Doe's Aqua Foundation, which I normally would have brought in, but I have so many foundations I'm working on right now that I really can't afford to bring in another foundation. So what I decided to do is to roll in a fancy dancy beautiful concealer. I would typically pick a concealer that I know works really well and doesn't crease, doesn't look dry under my eyes. But considering I just finished one of those that's currently like my skin tone shade, I decided to go with a concealer that I just hauled that I think will be amazing. Crossing fingers. That's going to be by Givenchy. It's the Prisme Libre Skin Caring Concealer. This is in the shade number N120. So I'm just rolling this in for a usage goal because I want to try this. Here is the packaging. I talked about it in my empties and low buy video because I did haul this just in the month of April. So let's see. By the way, this is what the Doe Foot looks like. I do like Doe Foots like this. And here is the shade. So far, I'm really liking that. There is the concealer built, like blended out. Ooh. Promising. So I'm rolling this in for 10 uses. So that is my update for today. Hopefully I can get through a couple of things. I don't think well, I say that, and I mean, the only thing I think I would be close on is maybe the Pigment by Sydney Grace. But if I don't have anything rolled out by the next update, I'll go ahead and roll something else in because I like to add things to projects because I'm crazy. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. This was part of the, wow. I rolled in this, wow. So I looked up Beyonce singing, I would typically pick a, okay, bye.